how did it all begin?
It did all begin after Forever ended. So I was 7 years in After Forever, and then I got out of After Forever because of certain circumstances, like I couldn't get along with them anymore. But all that is fine now.
Okay, so you're friends now?
Yeah, we are friends back again. And so then I started with Epica, and the record company of After Forever also wanted to have Epica on the label. So that was a good start. So that made it possible for me to search for a good musician, because when you can offer a musician already that there will be a record deal, then you can really select the good ones, and then you don't have to start with, because always when you start a band, there's some people that are not really fitting into the band, but you have to work with them because there's no one else available. And when you have a record deal, and the best musicians are interested to join, and that's how it all started. And then on the 15th of December, my birthday, we did the first concert in 013, a support act of Anathema. And after that, the album got released, the Phantom Agony, and then on there were many more gigs. And so I think now we are already over 350 gigs
in a very short time.
Yeah.
So how about when you work on your music, like for example, when you go, do you get together like in a rehearsal room and start your production, or does it just gel? Like, do you just jam? How does it work out?
We send each other files through the internet, and because everybody now has a small home studio, so we record stuff on our own, we send it to each other, then we work like that on new songs. Once songs are kind of finished, we come together right before the recordings, and then rehearse a couple of times, and then we change some parts of the songs again. And because when you start rehearsing, then you know what parts don't really work yet.
Okay.
Because you can hear it so many times on the computer, but when you rehearse it, then suddenly, hey, it's not right yet. It doesn't feel good, and then you can add some stuff or delete some stuff. And then we go to the studio and then we record all the material.
Okay, so do you all write, or you're the main writer, aren't you?
Yeah, I write most of the things, but Eve also writes some stuff. On the previous album he wrote, for example, Never Enough, and he wrote the basic part to Save Out the Paradise. Koen, he wrote together with me the intro, and he wrote all by himself the outro. Alt writes some guitar parts in the song, so together we all write stuff. And even Ian, the drummer who joined the band, he's writing also some music. Yeah.
So what are your inspirations? What subjects?
You mean lyric-wise or?
Yes, lyric-wise, definitely.
Lyric-wise, I read a lot, and every time when I don't need to search for topics, but in a way they always come to me.
Just kind of automatic writing?
Yeah, exactly, because I read a lot, and then there are always some stuff that I read about and I think, hey, I haven't used this in a lyric because it's something has to be done with it. And so I wrote about Maya culture, I wrote about extremism within religions, and these are my favorite topics because I can get so mad about all these extremists.
Well, just
within religions, within society, the left wing, the right wing, all the extreme thoughts that all leads always to violence.
It leads to death and destruction.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
and I cannot understand why people don't see it. Yeah, maybe a lot of people see it, but when there's a extreme reaction, there's always a contra reaction, which is also extreme, and then it builds up. So it's a never-ending story, you see.
I think like all wars seem to start that way, don't they?
Yeah.
With somebody just not giving up on their position.
Yeah, exactly.
Where things can easily be discussed, they're not.
But the reason I think is because many people who have a certain view, and they think that view is 100% right, and everybody who disagrees is a disbeliever, or it cannot be right. That, for example, when somebody is a radical believer in a certain religion, these people always think that they have the truth in their hands, and all the others are, they are nuts and disbelievers. They go to hell.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So that's for the lyrics. How about musically now? What are your inspirations?
Music-wise, I get my inspiration from classical music. That's the part, the classical part from Epica.
Any composers in particular?
Mozart, Rachmaninoff, Beethoven, Chopin. Those are my favorite composers. And from the metal side, I listened when I was young to bands like Bear, Warcraft, Dream Theater, later on also Symphony X. So for me, it's really honor that we can be the support act. Nightwish, The Gathering. There are many bands I listened to when I was young. But, they all inspired me in a way. Some more, some less, but all had left their mark.
So how about your sister female-centered metal bands? What do you think of those?
There are a couple of good ones. There are also some that I really don't like that much. The good ones is Nightwish. After Forever. I don't count my own albums, but what happens after that, so I still consider them as a good female fronted band. Lacuna Coil. Let's see. Yeah, these are the best ones, I think. Yeah, there are a lot of, they are quite good, and there are only a few that really suck, but
we won't name any names.
No,
right?
I won't name them. I don't like them.
Okay, to change the subject, a typical day on the road for Epica, what does that consist of?
There are two typical days. There are some days that when we have been drinking a lot the previous day, that it's like, and then you slowly get into shape again. How you say that? Back to life.
Back to life. Come back to life.
That's a boring day. And but I prefer the days that we feel good. And then we go to the gym, for example, and then we work out. Then you feel good. And but also sometimes we visit the city, or the day off we also try to visit cities or have some fun as well. So, but all has to be the days where we have a show. It needs to be good for the evening. So you cannot do too much during the day, because in the evening you have to be home. So a day like today, we have been drinking a lot yesterday.
Okay. So the vodka and the beers will stay there until the show.
I saw that Arjen and Koen, they started already again.
Okay.
But for me, no, nothing.
All right. Well, would you have any words for your MetalAngel fans?
The only thing I can say is that when we do US-Canadian tours, we always look so much forward to the Canadian dates, because they are the best. You can even tell that to the US, because it's true, they are the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.